When Smith Station quarterback Corey Minton puts pen to paper on National Signing Day, it will be like the cherry on top to his high school football career. The Huntingdon College commit spoke with OA News reporter Jordan Hill about his time at Smith Station and staying close to home.
We got Corey Minton from Smith Station. He's getting ready. He will be signing with Huntingdon College. First off, Corey, congrats. I want to ask about sort of the decision-making process. What was it you went through recruiting that told you, hey, I want to go to Huntingdon and made you, led you to that decision?
Well, first off, after talking with my family and discussing stuff like that, it made it simple. And I took a visit back around November, I think. And it went really well. I really enjoyed the atmosphere there already. And, we got to watch a scrimmage, and that's what ultimately made me decide Huntingdon.
What was this like? Because this was such an unusual year for all the high school seniors that were trying to decide on a college. What was sort of the new challenges you face and what it took to kind of decide on your options and decide ultimately on Huntingdon?
I think the biggest challenges were how far most of the colleges were. 'Cause I had some offers in Ohio, and I had one in Nebraska. And my thing was I wanted to stay a little closer to home just to make it easier. And, with COVID and everything, getting a visit set up somewhere in Ohio or Nebraska is a little more difficult than it would be on a regular year, you would say. So that would be one of the biggest challenges.
Tell me about the excitement when you announced that you were committing and now even thinking forward to in a couple of weeks when you'll sign, just what that was like for you, especially with all the work you put in to get to this point.
It's really just like the cherry on top for my high school career. Started when I was in 10th grade. I just always had a passion for football, and I'm just actually super excited and really stoked about getting to sign with the college. And I'd like to thank Smith Station's football staff for helping me get to this process.
Mentioning Smith Station for you on the football field, but also academically, how much do you feel like Smith Station has prepared you to get ready to go to college?
Ultimately, they've ultimately prepared me, and really it just started with them, and of course it ended with them as well. I'm going to graduate and move on.
What are some of your favorite memories from playing football at Smith Station? Some of your favorite moments or things that come to mind?
I think my favorite memory that comes to mind with football was my 10th grade year, and it was my first game starting quarterback as a sophomore, and hearing all the seniors and stuff in the jungle in the student section chanting my name on a drive, it made me feel special. And it's just when you're at Smith Station, it's like a family atmosphere, and I just really loved it. Love the people here.
You mentioned how hard it was, when it come to recruiting with, the schools you had that had interest in you from out of state. But, how appealing is it to be able to play in state, to go to Huntington and to be just a short little drive if friends and family want to go watch you play, that it's not too far?
It's really appealing. It makes a big difference, actually. And, when you want to go to college, you want to save as much money as possible, and you want to make everything easier. And I think Huntingdon has made this process very easy and made this decision very easy. And I just fell in love with the place. It's close to home, and I love the atmosphere. It's like my second home now.
What are you most looking forward to about Huntington, whether that's the football side or also the academic side and getting settled in as a college student?
I'm actually most looking forward to kind of dibbling and dabbling around to figure out what major I want to declare. And I'm ready to see what all they have to offer academic wise and to see how in depth it goes.
How excited are you for National Signing Day to get here and you can make that official and put pen to paper?
I'm very excited. I can't wait to have all my family and friends there and to just sign it on paper and make it official.
Corey, really my last question for you. I'll just kind of leave it up to you. Anyone you want to shout out, whether that's your parents, friends, family, coaches, people you feel like who have prepared you and gotten you to this point.
First off, I want to shout out my school, Smith Station, and all the coaching staff. Next, I want to shout out my family and my girlfriend and my friends. And I just want to thank everybody for helping me get to this decision, and God bless everyone.